But before we hop into the match, we're going to get right down to the desk before we get started.
Thank you very much, gents. Lovely to see you both at the casting booth. First time of the day as well, so I'm really excited to get that going with you guys shortly. But I have friends on the desk, two very big personalities joining me. And TP right on the end, I can see right down there. Nice to have you, of course, as always. Gary V, Hex, lovely to have you joining me here. Now,
this guy right here.
Here we go. Here we go.
This guy right here, the best.
Thank you for having us.
No problem at all. Now, talk to me about this rivalry that you two have built up. We're having it today. It's going to happen 2v2.
Yeah.
You are picking two of your best?
We were going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're now up here because Gary and I have to go to bed soon. It's almost 9 p.m.
What?
You're right.
No. Come on.
Well, yeah, no, we're not doing it. Obviously, we volunteered our time to be filler if we need it, obviously, with the new change of format and this, that, and the other. So we obviously volunteered to have a little fun up there. But since there's no need for filler, we're going to let Dallas. Who are they playing?
You don't know?
No, I don't know. I've been sleeping all day.
You've been sleeping?
You guys beat Dallas yesterday.
No, but they're playing tonight.
They're playing Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Face.
Yes. That's going to be a nasty.
That is
a real match.
Nasty. That is going to be nasty. But your boys actually did manage to do the nasty on Dallas Empire, didn't they?
Excuse me, Lottie. Not on national TV, please.
But why aren't we seeing this 2v2? Gary, has Hex got a little bit of cold feet there? Is he a bit scared?
Listen, Hex is one of the most important, significant humans in this entire space. I would, as much as I would love to stand up here and say he got scared or things of that nature, it's just not true. The reality is that you're looking at two undefeated ownership groups here right now, and what we're focused on is winning a championship, and we're in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we are.
The real North. I hear you talking, Toronto. Toronto, you're North. We all know it. It's Minnesota up in here.
Yes.
Hey, he can say whatever he wants. He's running
Toronto with that.
You pay for half of this.
But guys,
Pickers?
what do you say to the fans who are
banned
really
from
looking
YouTube?
forward to this little 2v2 battle? Is there anything you want to say to these guys that were kind of rooting for seeing you guys going toe to toe?
Yeah, well, look, sorry that we couldn't give you guys the show that you guys wanted to see, but I'm sure that everybody here agrees that they just want to see FaZe, you know, the super young, cracked boys go against the veterans and Crimsix and Placer and their young trio. So I want to see that match as well. So yeah, I mean, whatever gets us there quicker.
Easily one of the best matchups. I think my man's boys over here took a little steam out of Dallas yesterday, but I've even heard from a couple hours ago, my own players on our team excited to see what Atlanta's got. There's a lot of hype for this Atlanta squad, and I'm just curious if they're going to be able to deliver.
And you know what? I'll deliver it for you guys. We have our marquee match, our Game Fuel marquee match for you guys. It's Atlanta FaZe versus the Dallas Empire. This is something that we've all been waiting for right now. Call of Duty League is brand new off the airship. Hex, I want to ask you, what does it mean for you to start to build a new team from the ground up? Of course, we've seen you with your legacy with Optic Gaming here, but you're now NRG, you're now Chicago Huntsman. You've got a new brand to your name here. What does it mean to you to rebuild and have the success already from the start?
I'm just excited to get to work. Enough talking, and it's time to work. So I'm just going to put my head down, get to work, and celebrate when we succeed, and take the losses with what they are, grain of salt.
Gary V, of course, you guys aren't playing tonight, and that's understandable. We're focusing on the main games here. But is this a rivalry we're going to be seeing throughout the CDL season?
Yes, of course. I mean, look, other sports have already established a natural rivalry between Minnesota and Chicago. And especially when you think about the kind of, call it classic, iconic, legendary energy, new energies. I mean, look, I'm desperately interested in winning our first head-to-head matchup, and the reality is we have real friendship and admiration, and I think that always leads to interesting banter, and it's most importantly, it's important for our overall sport. But when the game gets going, it's super real. I genuinely respect this man the most. But when we get our first W against this dude, I'm going to enjoy it quite a bit.
I say you pick one of your players to be your Entrepreneur of the Year. We give them a budget of, let's say, $1,000, so you can turn that into something more at the end of the year.
Yeah, listen, I'm very interested in having financial bets with this man constantly. And when we do them, I want it to be money that matters. Money that matters, Hex.
Absolutely. And I've got to say, I'm loving this sweater on you, Gary, but it isn't Christmas anymore. So talk to me about why we're rocking this today.
It's always Christmas in my head.
Hey, I tell you what, having CDL here, first time ever, first landmark that we've come to, that is Christmas in a nutshell now.
It's a huge, huge factor. Minnesota deserves it. You've seen the energy that everybody's put out.
Let's get it.
There's a reason this didn't start in Chicago. It's Minnesota, baby!
There we go, Gary Vee, calling the shots here from Minnesota. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me. We got Hex here, Gary Vee, incredible stuff.